So yeah, the 1-3-5 rule. Basically what it is you write down one big task that you want to accomplish for the day, one medium task, or 3 medium tasks, or 5 small tasks. This is basically just like it is an actual process that's out there in like these time management books. So you want to make sure that you finish at least one high value task, and then the 3 to 5 small medium tasks you can actually play around with. And obviously this is quite individual to teams and departments. What has happened with me, because I know exactly how much certain things take, I've gone to like making 2 big tasks a day minimum, and then maybe like 1 medium and like 5 small. So when I did this, I did it kind of for the editorial team, for the goal team, and this is kind of what that would look like. So it would just be like 1 big task would be transcribe one talk, because that takes them a lot of time. And just like cutting it down, like tweeting, it shouldn't take that much time. It should take 15 minutes, so make sure that that's like the last thing you do. You do that when your energy is low. And the tool I use for this is just a regular notepad, a good old notepad. I don't tend to log this anyway because there's no reason for me to log it. But I do use a software, and this has been a lifesaver for me. I swear by it. It is my Bible. It's called Notion, and basically what Notion is, it's kind of like an all-in-one. You take notes on it, it's task management, it's Trello, Asana, not Eventbrite, what's that called? The note-taking software. It's all in one. And basically you can customize it to fit your team and yourself. The possibilities are really endless. And it's a freebie. You get like 1,000 boards for free, and then like you have to buy a premium. 1,000 boards is usually enough because you can delete a bunch of stuff when you're done with them. So this would be kind of an example of how a board on Notion would look. This is a screenshot of my workload at some point last year. So I have structured this board, and there's multiple ways you can do it. There's calendars and like tick boxes, and I'll go over it a little bit later. But basically these are, I have no stage, next up, in progress, waiting for feedback, and completed. Anytime somebody comes to me with an idea, and it might not be something that we're going to implement, I make sure to write it down there, so at least there's a seed. So I know it's always, if I have time, I can actually pick something from there and start building on it. But yeah, and then it's just basically a very quick like drag and drop. Each of these kind of, it's very much like Trello, because I know the operations team have started implementing that. You kind of open this up, again I'm going to go a little bit more in depth. You open it up, and you can do all kinds of stuff, tick boxes, and add PDFs, and add links, and even sync stuff like Asana, and yeah. So it's a really, really great tool. My second tip is to make sure to track your time. Now this is something that helped me a lot when I started freelancing, because I remember when I got my first gig, and I was like, sweet, I have 2 weeks to do a project, and it was fairly well paid. It covered like 2 months rent in New York, and I was like, this is awesome. You know, if I only get 2 of these jobs a month, that's great. I'm set, I'm done for life. What happened is, yeah, I did the job in like 3 days, and again, you know, I have so many days over to like just do whatever I want. But what happened is more jobs started coming my way. Some of them were not as well paid. So I actually had to make sure that I was a one-man show, so I had to make sure that I knew exactly how much a certain task took in order for me to analyze, evaluate, where do I need to be more efficient, where does my time go, do I waste any time? So I started very diligently track my time, because what gets measured gets improved. I'm sure you all have heard of it. I just kind of want to ask you guys, do you know exactly how much certain tasks take you? Like, would you know exactly how much time you spend on emails each day? Does anybody know that? And I don't want to hear like, oh, about like 40%. Do you know exactly how much time it takes? How much, for example, laying out an article, like, would you know how long that would take for you? So it's super crucial to do that, and I used to, and I'm going to show you 2 very great tools to do it. And again, for example, with the emails, I'm sure I took emails because I'm sure we all email a lot. We want to also make sure that 20% of our emails, 20-80 rule, the Pareto rule, generate 80% of the important conversations. Because a lot of emails is just it's just hoopla and you know, quite unnecessary. And we want to make sure that what we do with value and purpose. So how I started tracking my time is there's this site called Rescue Time, and it's a freebie. There is a premium version as well, and there's 14-day trial on it. Rescue Time is you download it, you make an account, and it runs in the background, and it tracks time spent on any app you have, and then it kind of provides you with detailed reports. So this is just something I took off of the internet. This is not my personal, Evernote, that's what the note-taking app is called. Yeah, so it literally kind of provides you exactly how much time is spent on emails, how much time is spent on LinkedIn, on Reddit. For somebody like me, I work with a lot of software, so it would be, you know, how much time I spent on Illustrator, on Photoshop, and then I can see where my time goes during the day. So it's super duper useful to just understand.
So Nira, that just stops a counter essentially when you move away from one screen and starts it on the new, whatever it is. So if you pinged up Outlook, even kind of for just a minute, it records a minute time, you go back to Excel on another page, it will then start the clock on Excel. And does that work just on a Mac, or does that work on anything?
So when I used this a few years back, and I actually used another software. But yeah, I use it on a Mac because I haven't been on a PC. But it should work on both.
Okay.
And I would urge everyone to try it. And I'm going to send an email to everyone and just kind of give them a little, just a brief overview of what we went through. It is super interesting and fun to see where your time goes, because you will be surprised. Because I was extremely surprised when I did this like 6-7 years ago. I did not understand that most of my time went to emails. I think 60% at the time, because I was freelancing and it was a lot of back and forth. And what the insight it gave me, I have to actually take action because I can't spend 60 days of my work hours emailing. So what I did is, instead of emailing, because it takes a lot of time to type, I just called my clients and explained that, hey, this is what needs to be changed, or just took different routes, applied softwares like Slack and Notion.